Alright, so I did my internship on World Gym, as you can see. Alright, just the basic orientation. I received a walk through the gym when I first came in. I was introduced to staff members such as Mike Kamaka, which is the main personal trainer that I worked with throughout the semester. Nate Vendina, another personal trainer. Didn't really get a chance to work with him. I was probably going to work with him later, but all this Corona stuff happened. Brian Limtiaco is the main owner, the site supervisor that I dealt with. He basically runs the gym, operates everything that goes on in the gym. And then Alan Limtiaco, which is his brother, co-owner, also helps running the gym and organizing things. And I exchanged contact information with all of these people, so I would have a way to get in touch with them and schedule certain things that I would have going on throughout the internship. And I was given basic instructions of what to do and what not to do at the facility, like common sense stuff like don't bother guests, don't be weird while you're shadowing a personal trainer client, just common sense stuff. Alright. And then just for what my internship consisted of, it was basically shadowing Mike Kamaka, and this involved so many things, but I tried to condense it for this to this slide, for this side of the slide. So it was observing what the workout was. So I would look at the workout and see if it was like what it was based on, like a push-pull workout, if it was focusing on the legs, focusing on correcting certain muscular imbalances. He always had a purpose for what his workout was and what it was intending to do. So it was how it was implemented, the form that he was instructing clients on, the instruction that he was giving. And then it was helping the personal trainer with whatever was needed, so re-racking weights, going to get equipment as needed if he was busy with the client. So resistance bands, stuff like that. So I learned about the anatomy of muscles even more. I've already taken my anatomy course here at Methodist University, but I learned even more about the anatomy. And that actually helped me a lot with learning how to train the muscles more effectively. So training it with the actual movement of the muscles, the actual way the muscles move, the muscle strands. So that actually helped a lot. That was one of the biggest things I learned. And then asking questions when I had them and getting them asked with scientifically backed information. So just an example of one thing that I asked throughout the internship that I was actually shocked when he answered with this. I asked him if, I noticed that he never did supplemental ab workouts for any of his clients or any of his workout programs that I've seen. So I asked him if he ever did supplemental ab workouts. He said no, and then he went on to tell me that he did a 15-year study on supplemental ab workouts, and the study showed that it actually hindered ab growth versus helped ab growth. So I thought that was pretty interesting that he had done his own research, and he had that to show and explain to me for why he didn't do it. So I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, so what I learned, personal training is a competitive industry. You need to have more than just higher education than your competitors. So Mike Kamaka and Nate Mendina, the two main personal trainers at this facility, did not have a bachelor's degree. All they had was certifications and tons of experience in the field. There was another personal trainer that had exercise and sports science bachelor's degree, such as myself, but she had like no clients because for whatever reason her social skills were off. She just didn't seem like she was very experienced. I guess she was a younger person. And so that means a lot. I learned that. That means a lot. It's not just about if you have a degree or not. It's about what clients see you as and experience level. So being a personal trainer is much more than just fitness. That's huge. There's a big social side to it. Social skills are probably the most important part of the job. I can almost say it would be better to know less about personal training and be better at talking to people to be a personal trainer versus knowing a lot more and not being good at talking to people. Because if you're awkward and somebody doesn't want to deal with you, they don't want to pay money to have it for their time for you to work with them. And then a lot of clients are chasing the experience more so than fitness. They want to feel better about themselves and socialize with someone versus just wanting to get in better shape. Sometimes the clients want to come in, that I noticed, they just want to come in and have someone to vent to, have someone to talk about their life, have someone to talk about whatever is going on, and it's a good release for them. It's a good way of emotional release for them, is coming in and talking to somebody, and they feel like they're getting better, they're improving their fitness, which they are at the same time, but it's much more about the social side that I've learned. And focusing on training the muscles versus training the movement. As I talked about in the last slide, learning more about the anatomy of muscles, how the muscles run, which way the muscles run, and how you can effectively train that better and focus on that more, focusing on something more so like just like the squat movement, such as like a back squat. I feel like a lot of time people think about just focusing on getting to parallel and then getting back up at whatever depth they want to go to. If you actually focus on training the muscles such as the glutes, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, and all the muscular structure involved with that movement, you actually get much more benefits out of that. And I learned that firsthand because I actually worked out with it. Alright, and this is just some pictures of World Gym. This is the entrance right here. It's changed a little bit. They don't have this anymore, but that's like the most up-to-date picture I could find. I didn't get a chance to take pictures with any of the people at the facility. I would have loved to, but the internship ended early, of course, as we know. But yeah, this is the overall, like, when you come in, it's the gym is huge. It's wide open, very spacious. This is the leg area, the resistance training area. You see a guy's got like 500 something, 600 pounds on the bars, about to squat it. So yeah, this is like a basic rundown of what the facility looks like, the type of atmosphere, more like a powerlifting and bodybuilding type of atmosphere. So it's pretty cool. All right, here's just a reference for my own pictures, and that's it. Thank you.